tolerances.
Sure.
So that means a wheel is never 100% round. So there is always a little bit of tolerance we have to handle. So the torque which we deliver to the escapement is unfortunately not a very constant force.
Hey guys, I'm here at Sincere Autorology and I'm here with the founders of Armin Strom, which is Serge, Michel and Claude Greisler. I welcome them to come in and they've got some interesting watches to show us.
Hi Peter.
Hi, how are you?
Good to see you.
How are you?
How are you? Thanks
Okay.
for having us.
You brought a nice little box and we'll show the box. What have you got in the box? How do you open the box? Okay, we got 8 watches.
With a couple of pieces, yes.
Yeah?
Yes, right.
And we want to actually focus on 2 watches. Maybe we focus on this one first.
Yeah, we can. So actually what we would like to do, we focus on the Tribute 1.
Okay.
Green, which is a new one, and then also on the Resonance, our Mirror Force Resonance watch.
Yep, okay. So would you start with this? Tell us a bit more about the watch and why is it special and how is it different?
With pleasure. So the Tribute 1 is, I always keep saying it's our most classic timepiece in the collection.
It's the entry-level piece as well, right? It's the least expensive.
It's the entry level, but also here, of course, it's a fully in-house manufactured movement.
Yes,
by
yes,
Armin
always,
Strom,
right?
As all the Armin Strom timepieces, and it belongs to the collection. We call it System 78 collection. And the System 78 collection, one distinctive design element is always that bridge here in the front, that finger bridge. We have it through with the gravity equal force, with the orbit, with the 1 week, but also here with the Tribute 1. It's our smallest watch, not only classic watch, it's 38 millimeter in diameter. Manual winding, hand winding watch. We have the barrel, which is special way.
And this is a moving barrel, right? So you can see from the front that it's actually moving.
When you wind it,
Right.
You can see it's a motor barrel.
Right. And it makes one revolution every 48 hours or how many hours?
100 hours of power.
100 hours of power
100
reserve.
hours of power reserve, yes.
Okay.
Correct, yeah. And especially with this piece here, the new launch. So with this year we launched 2 new pieces within the Tribute 1, Sandstein, and this one here is the green. So
But in a steel case.
In a steel case, and special here for that, the first time we used this for the Tribute 1 collection is a very beautiful hand guilloche dial. So the dial itself, the sub-dial where we have the minute and hour hand indication is hand guilloche.
And who makes the guilloche for this particular watch?
That's actually one of the only craftsmanship we are not doing in-house. So
Yes, I know.
We're focusing a lot on
the movement
finishing and the movement finishing, and this is done with a partner in Switzerland.
Right. Okay. And the movement at the back is a full plate movement, almost.
It's a very traditional, classical 3/4 plate with a very nice angle here, nice 60 degrees angle on this side, very straight Geneva stripes, and also here on the back we see again the same design, the finger bridge.
So the bridge is repeated on both sides. It's exactly the same bridge.
It's the same style, the same
It's 2
design
different
of
bridges,
the-
or is it one bridge like U shape?
It's 2 different bridges.
2 different
yes,
bridges.
Yeah, with the same design.
I see.
With a different function. So all our bridges, or this one here, have, of course, a function. So this one holds the motor
Right,
valve
right.
in the front. Yes.
And the other one at the back holds the
Is
balance
for
wheel.
the balance wheels.
Okay, it's a different location.
It's a different location. It's a different bridge. Correct.
It's a nice smaller watch that you have made, and it fits both ladies and men.
It fits both ladies and men, but we also have ladies. They were quite large watches as well.
Yes.
I think it's definitely, as I said, it's our most classic watch with 38 millimeter, which is it's a classic.
38 millimeter
today,
now it's a good
which
size.
For Armin Strom, we as you know, the collection we started with quite large pieces.
Sure, because you have a lot of things to stuff in.
44,
You have 2
41.
You have 2 trains.
With some pieces, we have 2 movements in it. Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, and let's talk about the other one then. Maybe Claude can talk about the other one.
Of course.
Okay, let me just take it out.
So the other one is the called Mirrored Force Resonance. The Mirrored Force Resonance got launched in 2016, the first version. Then we updated the case size, we updated the movement design about 2.5 years ago. And this is the first launch in a rose gold, 18 karat rose gold case.
What has changed in the movement since the beginning?
The movement became thinner and smaller.
Okay.
So we could reduce the diameter versus the first version, and also the thickness of the watch became much slimmer compared to the first mirrored force resonance which we did.
But the functioning is the same?
The function is the same. For me, the biggest update is really on the backside. The backside,
Okay.
the previous version, we had a plain bridge which covered almost the whole back.
Yes.
And now we have
You open it up.
And now we opened it up. We wanted to have the movement, the idea of having two movements which are built in one watch, also interpreted with the bridges. So the architecture of
Right.
the movement is more based on symmetry.
Right.
So there is like a big update is the winding system. The winding system which we took actually from the first masterpiece, which is inspired by pocket watches. So the ratchet mechanism got improved, which allows us to become slimmer in the total diameter. We still have the two barrels which are fully skeletonized, which belongs to our tradition.
Right.
Armin Strom was
Yes,
very known
yes, the
for hand
skeletonizer.
skeletonization. And with this contemporary architecture which we use on many of our...
And the balance cocks are in gold?
These are gear train bridges. The two gear
Oh.
train bridges are in gold. And also on the top side,
Oh, yeah,
we
this
also
here
have
as well.
front side, dial side. We have the balance bridge also plated in pink gold to match the color of the case and also the color of the hands and the indexes.
And the dial for the hour and minute is also features a guilloche.
Exactly, yeah. It's a more contemporary guilloche. So
How do you mean more contemporary?
more contemporary means we are used to see like the Grand d'Orge or the Clou de Paris, where you got a little bit of like small little guilloche.
Little mountains or whatever, yeah.
And this one is more like we call it the sunray guilloche,
Right.
which fits perfectly to the faced hand and the faced indexes.
Right. So it's actually sunray,
It's sunray,
straight lines
Exactly, straight lines, yeah.
coming from the center.
Coming from the center,
I see.
V-shaped, which
I
gives
see.
a very nice light reflection.
Right,
It's a little bit
right.
calmer. It's a little bit more. It opens the dial because the off-center dial is sometimes it's a little bit. Well, first of all, it's smaller in size than a plain dial.
Yes, of course.
So we need a little bit that effect. We want to get that effect that the dial becomes a little bit bigger, and this we achieve with this guilloche pattern. It really opens the effect of the dial.
And this watch is what's the case diameter and the
It's
thickness?
43.
43. So it's a bigger watch.
It's a bigger watch, yeah. of
And
course.
thickness?
Because that's in history. We also have a longer power reserve. We have a resonance, the dual time GMT, which is in a 39mm case. But the mirrored force resonance, where we have a longer power reserve, we have huge barrels. And I mean, if you go through the whole collection, Armin Strom power reserve is very important for us. And this is therefore the mirrored force resonance offers this longer.
How many power
reserve.
hours of power reserve does this have now?
The power reserve is 3 days, which we
3 days,
guarantee,
100
yeah.
hours.
Yeah.
So is it the same as the original?
But actually, the power reserve is a little bit longer. But to maintain resonance, we need a certain torque.
Oh, you need more torque.
We need not more.
So you
torque.
stop the
we
barrel?
don't stop, but actually we just recommend to
I see.
wind up the watch.
I see.
After.
I see. So the watch actually loses chronometry after a certain period of time.
Exactly, like any other watch.
Right,
And
right,
For
right.
resonance, it makes sense to get enough torque.
Right.
Which is
right.
delivered. with
And the force resonance system, the spring, the funny shaped spring that you have
the
designed.
clutch.
A clutch.
So the clutch is also
is
what
it
we-
exactly the same, or have you
It's exactly
modified
the same.
it?
So the clutch is what we call it's a built-for-purpose mechanism to guarantee resonance, and that's the difference between the Armin Strom resonance and other resonance
Right.
watches. Is that it's a built-for-purpose suspension in between the two balance wheels.
So you
which allows
force.
them.
That's why you call it force,
no, it's
right?
not force. It force. I would say force is wrong because it's the basic principle of Abraham Louis Breguet and all the resonance watches is a transmission of micro vibration.
Okay.
A transmission of micro vibration can either be done via a main plate, via a
Yes.
balance bridge,
Right.
which is maybe a not optimum environment, or it can build through a flexible suspension. And the resonance clutch is a flexible suspension mechanism which just transmits vibration from one balance
I
wheel
see.
to the other.
So the clutch is free hanging,
It's free hanging.
so it just touches the two balance
It
wheels.
doesn't add or is not supposed to bring energy to the balance wheel or to move out energy of the balance wheel.
Just make sure that
They
the
just
two
make
balance
sure
wheel.
that the transmission gets.
I see. And if you remove it, does it really go wild?
Well, like any other, the vibrations will go through the main plate or through the balance bridge.
Right, but you will
there
still-
we will still keep resonance because the two balance wheels
Yes,
are,
yes.
are built
Quite
close
close
to each
together,
other. But we do not guarantee resonance because we are not under control of that phenomenon.
I see.
Especially in a wristwatch, when you move your wrist, you want to be under control in any position, and therefore the suspension is the optimum environment
I see.
to guarantee the state of resonance. So resonance
Right.
is not longer a trick or a phenomenon.
Right.
It's supposed to be.
You make the conditions such that it happens.
Exactly.
And how does this reflect in the chronometry, in the
The
terms of
chronometry
performance?
becomes the watch becomes more consistent.
And the performance,
That's-
what kind of numbers do you get from a watch like this versus a simple watch
every,
like this?
every watch is a bit different.
Right.
When we dive deeper into chronometry,
yes.
every watch, it depends how the watchmaker set up the watch.
Of course.
There's a lot of mechanical components which are involved, a lot of tolerances. But if we say we have a movement which is in between -2 + 4 seconds, we have another movement which is almost in the same range, I think the average time we gain about 20 to 25% of average performance.
I see. So what you mean is consistency,
The
is
consistency
much better,
is much better.
not necessarily the accuracy.
The accuracy depends on
Depends on the
temperature,
adjustment.
depends on
Okay.
there's a lot of
Okay, on regulation and
on regulation of movement of the wrist. So there's a
right,
lot of
right, right.
things
But the
which-
consistency
the
becomes much higher
becomes- yes,
because you make the two balance wheels
exactly.
work in synchronization.
Exactly. Each movement is mechanical components to work together. So we have a mainspring, we have the barrel, the gear train, the escapements, and unfortunately, even if we have very performing machines today which produce the parts, we still have to handle tolerances.
Sure.
So that means a wheel is never 100% round. So there is always a little bit of tolerance we have to handle. So the torque which we deliver to the escapement is unfortunately not a very constant force. So there's always, every mechanical movement has it up and down, up and down, up and down. And therefore, resonance, first of all, resonance makes the performance more consistent. But there's another big advantage of a resonance watch, especially with the mirrored force resonance, is we have one balance wheel turning clockwise and the other one
So it kind of
counterclockwise.
balances each other out.
When you move your wrist, it equals each other out. So when you have an impact or on your watch, one of them will become slower, the other one will become faster, and it equals each other out.
So in a way, it kind of acts like a differential.
Yeah, exactly.
I see. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
And thank you very much too.
Thank you, Peter.
Okay.